No, not for a moment would Andy and I try to kid you on that Rangers showing at Highbury Stadium last Saturday was acceptable, and Neil Critchley certainly wasn't impressed, going as far as to question the players' mentality. 20 games remain, plus hopefully 3 extra. What are your hopes for the remainder of the season, Andy?
Well, first of all, to start picking up results and getting back towards where we want to be, and where we need to be challenging. That top 6, and the league is so tight. It's quite incredible. We picked up 10 points from 6 games, but we're still in the mix.
That has got to be our aim, and it starts this weekend with a tough game at Reading. Reading get us going. We saw the performance. We heard the apologies. Now it's time to get the mentality right and show how good this team can be. Yerdom takes the free kick from the halfway line, looks for Carroll, up goes Dickey to win it, and then it's nodded down. That's super from Dykes to find Willock. He has Chair ahead of him. Chair gives it back to Willock. It's chipped up. Oh, looking for Roberts beyond the far post. Just wondered if there was an opportunity at one point for Willock to have a go for goal. Ince on the halfway line, thought about hoisting it forward instead. Lays it into the edge of the penalty area, and then it's driven into the goal, hard and low by Jeff Hendrick. Spun away to him in midfield, and his connection was excellent. It's Reading 1, Queen's Park Rangers 0, and it's the first effort on goal from either team.
Well, it's a good strike from Jeff Hendrick. What is he, fully 30 yards away? Here's Tom Ince, plays it into Shane Long. They get a little bit fortunate because that could ricochet anyway. It comes to Hendrick. Senny Dieng a little bit side, but what he's done, he's cut across it a little bit. It starts outside the post and drifts back right in the corner.
Dunn striding forward. Left of him is Willock. Willock keeps it away there from Hoylett. Step over dummy from the crossfield ball by Chair. Chair with the cutback. Oh, the near post flick from Dykes. So close to an equaliser, it just goes across the face of goal. But that's sweet football from Queen's Park Rangers.
Yeah, we shift it well. That area I've talked about from the first 5 minutes of the game. Ethan Laird gets into space. It's really good. He puts a good ball into the near post. Finds Ilias Chair, ball at the near post. Linden's on his way. He just doesn't get the contact that he needs. Ilias doesn't look, just puts it into the space.
Field makes a run to the near post. It misses him out. Well defended by Carroll in the end. Rangers got to be careful of the counter-attack here. Hoylett turns in, didn't fancy...
It's not going to run you.
Didn't fancy the run. Ince goes to the byline, stands up the cross, Long tries to get to it. It comes out for Yerdom. Well, Yerdom sees his shot saved, and Hendrick is able to tap in as it goes off the fingers of Dieng. 2 goals for Jeff Hendrick, 2-0 to Reading.
I'm sitting alongside you, Nick, and I don't know if you saw me gesturing, but that comes from our free kick, edge of the box. We get counted on. We're 2v2 at the back. Breaks. There's the strike, there's the save. They're first to react. Jeff Hendrick, no one's tracked him into the box from midfield. Just seen Jeff Hendrick, he's 6 yards out. No one's got him, no one knows he's there.
Clipped forward for the last action of the first half. Jeff Hendrick's first goal was sweetly struck on 28 minutes, hard and low and right in the corner. His second came after a save from Senny Dieng. Saw the ball bobble close to the goal line for Hendrick to sweep in for a half-time score of Reading 2, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Andy, there's a lot for Rangers to do in the second half.
Well, it's a big team talk that's going to happen down below us in the confines of the dressing room. Wasn't much in the game for early doors. I think since Hendrick's goal, they've sort of grown, and obviously they've gone 2-0 up. They give us a little bit of a mountain, but I think Neil will get in there. Got to ruffle some feathers. We need more from certain players, and we've got to come out all guns blazing in the second half, Nick.
Join us for the second 45 at the break. So Rangers will be playing from left to right in this second half as Andy and I look at it in navy and berry.
Big half, Nick. Got to start fast. Got to get on the front foot. Got to take the game to this Reading team. Go on.
But Rangers have won it well with Field toe poking it wide to bring in Chair to the edge of the area. He just knew he was going to be fouled. Well, it is Chair and it is Paul over the ball for this free kick. Chair strikes. It's just wide of the post.
I think that's close, looking at his reaction and looking at Joe Lumley's reactions, because he was scrambling across his goal.
Oh, Joe Lumley was flying across his goal.
Oh, it's just the last couple of yards, it just bends away.
We're going to see Jamal Lowe come on for his Rangers debut.
Ilias Chair's gone out the left-hand side. It looks like Jamal Lowe's just going to play just slightly behind Lyndon Dykes in a central role.
Like to see Rangers get that back and hopefully create a chance or two. Lowe getting forward on the left-hand side into Roberts. Roberts trying to get a run for himself.
Yes!
Hard low shot under Joe Lumley. Jamal Lowe involved. Tyler Roberts with the finish for his third goal of the season. It's 2-1.
Well, you talk about an introduction. Jamal Lowe's played a key role in that, you know. His movement first and foremost. He's in behind. Here he goes. Then he has the composure just to steady himself. He picks out Roberts, clever feet, works it onto his left foot, shot across Joe Lumley. It's a really well-worked goal. Good skill, Tyler Roberts, good finish. Game on now.
Keeps it simple and finds Field. Field into the right-hand channel, looking for Lowe. Lowe, close to the byline, finds Laird. Oh, surely! What a save from Lumley. It's going to be a corner at the end of it all. Rangers can't quite believe it. Lyndon Dykes with a fine effort.
Well, again, Jamal Lowe involved down this right-hand side. Ethan Laird fires a shot across. Lyndon Dykes just reactive, just instinctive. And Joe Lumley makes a decent save.
Rangers use Chair over on the left, gets his cross in. It's going to be stabbed into the net! There's the equaliser! It's a second of the game for Tyler Roberts. And Rangers just would not let it die. And right in front of the travelling fans, it's 2-2.
Well, we've been knocking on the door all second half. I did say when we got back to 2-1, game on, and we got to force the issue. We do great here. Ilias on his right foot, flips it to the far post. Joe Lumley makes a wonderful save, but for once we get a little bit of luck and it falls to Tyler Roberts. It's a super save, Joe Lumley. But Tyler Roberts, 2 yards out, heads home.
Laird and Irabunum at the far post, getting involved, and it drops ultimately for Roberts. Close range header. Rangers have got to defend this corner kick now. Reading players make their runs.
Good, Ed.
Yeah, first two it is done, and that's the last action from 2-0 down. Rangers have come back with a pair of goals from Tyler Roberts. How much better was that second 45, Andy Sinton?
That was a hell of a lot better, Nick, and if you cast your mind back a couple of weeks ago, when we played against Sheffield United, we put in that type of performance that we showed in the second half. We have to find that every single time we play. Doesn't matter who we're playing, doesn't matter where we're playing, doesn't matter what competition we're playing, because that second half was really good. It's almost like we had nothing to lose, so let's go for it. You know, we played with intensity, we played with pace, we got our flair players involved in the ball. We've had little to do defensively because we bossed things and we've got close and we've stopped the opposition. So from 2-0 down, that's a really good point, and let's hope we can build on what we saw in the second half.
From Andy Sinton.
Thanks for your support as always, guys.
And from me, Nick London. We'll see you next time. It's finished 2-2.